charge of the action for this 4-round interstate contest, Mr. Con Costa Theodorou. Ladies and gentlemen, 4 rounds of boxing in the welterweight division. Introducing first on my left in the Hotel Saville, South Yarra corner, ladies and gentlemen, from Glenorchy, Hobart, Tasmania, with his mentor, Rod Davis. What a decorated amateur career this man had. He won 10 Tasmanian junior and senior amateur championships. Ladies and gentlemen, some sort of record in professional boxing. 5 bouts, 4 wins. Ladies and gentlemen, scaling 63.40 kilograms. Would you welcome Dean Psycho Belbin. In the blue corner, wearing trunks of blue and gold. And across the ring, occupying the red corner with Bobby Scrivano, former world-rated flyweight from Brunswick, Victoria. Ladies and gentlemen, 2 times amateur champion on the Team Brizzy shows at the Calabria Club in professional boxing. A sparkling debut here. Last year, he was the Sergi fight winner of the night. Tonight, wearing blue trunks with a touch of white and black. Ladies and gentlemen, 4.65 kilograms was his weight at the Ink Hotel. Ladies and gentlemen, would you welcome from Brunswick, Victoria, Shannon McMahon. Costa Theodorou, your referee. Peter Lewis in charge of
Mariana's Promotions. Fine round. We've got a boxing coming up here, a fine fight night. I'm Stephen J. Peake. I have with me to my left Robert Cameron. Good to see you tonight, Robert.
And as always, Stephen, how do you do, ladies and gentlemen? It'll be a wonderful night's boxing here tonight.
Certainly will, Robert, as we move into this first round of this welterweight contest between Shannon McMahon fighting in the red corner and Dean Belbin in the right corner. He's in the blue corner, and at the moment there, Belbin exerting a little bit of stress on McMahon, but McMahon beautifully positioned there and moving around very well, very athletic fellow. We've seen him here before, had a big win first up in around December last year, Robert.
That's right, McMahon made a fantastic debut here at Melbourne Town Hall last year, and it was quite outstanding for a youngster to come in, and he was so impressive in his first fight, Stephen.
Yes, he certainly was. McMahon is in the blue trunks with white waistband and white pipings with a touch of black, and Belbin has the blue trunks, royal blue trunks with yellow piping. Belbin just tried a big looping right hand around the back of the head of McMahon, but it had no effect whatsoever, Robert.
But Belbin's come out very aggressively. He's really on the front foot at the moment. He's letting this lad know just who's boss, isn't he, Stephen?
Yes, he's going to take the fight up to McMahon because no doubt he knows Shannon. He would have seen the video, you'd say. Oh, left hand got caught under the esophagus region of Belbin by McMahon. Throws a right hand. And Belbin just ever so slightly now on the back foot from the forward-moving McMahon, I'd say.
McMahon has used his right hand extremely well. Now with the left, he's come in very well. Just got him on the jab, on the button there.
He certainly did. Gee whiz, you got that American influence there, Robert, with that McMahon. But that's how they do it over there, don't they, with Vince McMahon from the wrestling. But Shannon McMahon, the right hand. Oh, Belbin's out cold with a huge right hand. He was unconscious before he hit the deck. Dr. Peter Lewis was in there and he's rolled around. An enormous right hand punch. Belbin was out cold. Con Theodorou waves him away. And Belbin's side on. Dr. Lewis is talking to him. That was an enormous punch from Shane McMahon with the right hand. A huge punch, Robert. It had Belbin knocked out before he hit the ground.
That right really hit with a thump. My God, I could hear it here, Stephen. I mean, it really let you know it was a punch, and the poor lad is in quite a distressed state at the moment. In the hands of the ringside physician, Dr. Peter Lewis, and his assistant.
That was absolutely mammoth stuff, that. And Julian Holland has rolled up at ringside. He's here tonight. He'll be joining us more than likely within the next couple of bouts. And Misha Mertz will be doing some commentary as well here tonight.
As always, we have an outstanding commentary team here for your viewers.
Belbin is raising himself to his feet at this point. Peter Lewis is still conversing with him. The boy is looking a bit groggy. He's got the tongue out, getting a bit of air, but He's on his feet
He's
now,
all right.
but he was stunned quite heavily by that big right hand from this unbeaten young Victorian welterweight Shannon McMahon, Robert.
Well, McMahon has just gone from strength to strength. Now, I tipped this last time we saw him in his debut in professional boxing, Stephen. We predicted this lad would have a great future, and he has just demonstrated how good he is. And you'll notice the way that he caught Belbin completely unawares with that right hand, and it was an absolutely perfectly executed right hand. It dropped this lad with absolutely Christmas perfection. It was copybook stuff.
Copybook boxing skills shown by Shannon McMahon with that right hand, which was a straight right, and Belbin was open at the time. Very open, and it found the mark. It just shows you the reflexes of McMahon to pick that spot at that particular point in time. It was as you said, a crisp, precise punch from a boy who has been taught the boxing skills. He is becoming a master of the sweet science. Shannon McMahon by Bobby Scrivano.
Yes, indeed he is. But I think also full marks to McMahon, because when you look at the way Belbin came out, but Belbin was the aggressor from the word go. He came out and he really took it up to McMahon, and McMahon wasn't fazed by that naked aggression from Belbin. He kept his cool and waited for the opening and had the perfect punch. And my word, wasn't it outstanding?
Oh, it certainly was. Yes, Belbin was the one who was pushing the fight in that round, did push the issue, but after about halfway through, McMahon ever so slightly started to gain the ascendancy just prior to that knockdown, and in fact, you may, when you listen back, you would have heard me make that comment. And we go to Howard Lee in ringside in the middle of the ring.
For all the announcements from Howard.
Stephen Peake from Channel 31 Boxing with Robert Cameron. Ladies and gentlemen, the winner by knockout, 1 minute 39 seconds into round one, Shannon McMahon. Two out of two ain't bad. Shannon, take us through what punch that caused the knockout there. Was it a right hand or a left hand?
Straight right. Just caught him probably a bit cold. It's been unlucky, first round, but that's boxing. Hope he's all right. And
Shannon, a big win again, twice here at Melbourne, and you've got a big supporter base. A lot of fans here tonight supporting you on Channel 31 Boxing.
Yeah, I'd just like to thank all the fans for coming out, and also I'd like to give a special thanks to Darryl Ford and the Glenroy gym, all the boys down there, Quanny, Brock, Kane, all of them, and my corner. Couldn't do it without them, Bobby, John and John.
Okay, a big winner, Shannon McMahon.